Okay, today we're here with Ed Field and his beautifully restored Gypsy Moth. Can you tell us a bit about it, Ed?
Yeah, this is a de Havilland DH-60M Gypsy Moth, and it was built in UK during 1930 and first flew early in 31, and that is 90 years ago. The aeroplane was flown out to Australia by Charles Scott, CWA Scott, in a record-breaking time of 9 days, 3 hours and 44 minutes, I believe, and establishing a new world record for the flight out. After it arrived in Australia, he sold it to a gentleman by the name of White, who was in Sydney at the time, and White brought it up to Queensland, and it lived out at Eskdale Station. White eventually sold the aeroplane to another person who had the aeroplane during World War II and must have been very well positioned within the government, because the aircraft flew as a private aeroplane during World War II, which was extremely unusual. Later on it changed hands again and went to the Spencer's Golf Aero Club in South Australia, where it operated in a flying training role. Got knocked around a bit doing that, and eventually was purchased and went to Western Australia. Changed hands a couple of times in Western Australia, and the final owner was a chap by the name of Robinson, who was a stock and station agent, and he used it to fly around to properties in Western Australia. And he was up at a place called Winning Pool, and he stayed the night at Winning Pool at the station, and unfortunately a cyclone was creeping down the coast, and during the night, despite them folding the wings and tethering the aeroplane and putting a truck alongside, we got blown over and damaged. And this was in 1953, and at the time there were numerous ex-military Tiger Moths on the market, so it was deemed beyond economic repair, and Robinson used his insurance to buy a Tiger Moth. But I eventually found the aircraft and purchased it.
And restored it?
And we restored it over a very long period of time.
One thing to mention with this Gypsy is all of this was hand painted by a painter out here by the name of Speedy, and he's just mentioned to me that even the paint brushes to do this, he actually imported them from England at a great expense. So he's done a fantastic job to hand paint all that. Great job. Well, thanks for that, Ed.
Yeah, pleasure.
Thanks for coming in. So Ed's actually really here to get a full Dynon upgrade done.
Yep.
Big 10-inch touchscreens in it. Autopilot, what else do you want?
Yeah.
We'll fit anything.
Full sensory device.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so we're really going totally up market, and I'm really looking forward to the end result.
Excellent. Yeah, we're just kidding. All right, mate. Thanks for the interview.